My precious child, resist the urge to scroll past this point. Do not allow your heart to drift away, because tonight marks the final opportunity heaven grants you. Archangel Michael is currently at your threshold. Yes, in this very moment, he is softly uttering your name into the breeze because a divine event connected to your destiny is attempting to reach you. And God declares that if you witness this and unlock your heart within the next 21 minutes, the blessing will arrive without delay. But if you choose to ignore it, the gateway will shut, and the miracle will move beyond your reach. My child, can you sense the trembling within your chest as you read this? That sensation is not fear. It is recognition. Your spirit already understands that this message was inscribed before time itself existed. God is introducing a secret into your life, an unseen truth, and Archangel Michael has been commanded to shield it until it reaches your hands. That's why skipping this isn't an option. That's why postponement is not allowed. Your name is already inscribed on the scroll attached to this miracle. Beloved, a radiant light is currently shining over your path, a light that divides you from every deception, a light that unveils the deceivers in your circle, a light that draws you toward your breakthrough. Do you know what heaven whispered? Within 21 minutes of encountering this message, a shift will commence. The chains that restricted you will shatter. The tears that overwhelmed you will be wiped away. And the very person who dismissed your worth will kneel before your testimony. But listen to this caution. The adversary desires for you to walk away. He will murmur, "Swipe away." Skip this. It means nothing, but Michael is proclaiming, "Remain, my child, because what's being revealed is the gateway to your next chapter. This is urgent. This is sacred. This is no coincidence. You are here at this moment because heaven appointed you to hear these words now, my beloved." Before we proceed further, pause for a second and allow your soul to inhale. If something within you stirs as you absorb these words, ensure you align yourself with this message, not because of me, but because heaven intends to keep sending guidance along your path. And you cannot risk missing the next divine instruction. Child of light, there's something crucial you need to understand. Someone you cherish deeply, who now rests in heaven, has been pleading for this message to reach your heart. They witnessed your silent weeping. They saw the sleepless nights. They softly spoke your name before God's throne. And today, heaven replied, "That is why this message has arrived. That is why Michael is delivering these words, because you are never forgotten. The script of your life is unfolding. I can see the ink of fate illuminating. I notice the number 7 hovering above your name. It is no accident. 7 days of wonders, 7 portals of blessings, 7 unseen foes will be exposed. But it all begins when you allow your heart to open at this precise moment. My child, what you perceive as mere words is actually a spiritual courtroom. You are standing in heaven's chamber. Your judgment is being finalized. Your opposition is being sentenced. Your miracle is being authorized. Angels are observing, the clouds are quaking, and Michael is raising his blade, declaring, "Guard this soul, for it belongs to the Almighty." Even as these words flow, your atmosphere is shifting. The burden around you is lifting. The shackles of a hindrance are crumbling, and the covert hand working against you is being brought to light. That's why you feel shivers. That's why your heartbeat races, because heaven's echo is resonating through this message. My beloved child, don't question why you've been guided here. Each breath you take tonight stands as evidence that heaven still has plans for you. Archangel Michael has been dispatched directly from the throne with a single divine purpose: to guard your path, to reveal the truth long hidden from you, and to pull you out of the shadows of stagnation. Listen attentively now, child. Someone you put your trust in betrayed you, but their face remained concealed. You felt the pain of their betrayal, but the disguise they wore shielded their identity. Heaven now declares, the mask is coming off. the traitor will be uncovered. The reason it hurts is because it's someone near to your heart. But don't be afraid, Michael declares. What they intended to use against you will become the foundation of your elevation. Beloved, do you remember that night when you cried out, asking God, "Why me?" That plea didn't vanish. It rose like sacred incense before the throne, and heaven responded. This one is chosen. This one is marked. This one is not overlooked. That's why this message holds weight. It is divinely timed. It is sealed in purpose, and it is reaching the depths of your soul at the very instant you needed it the most. My beloved, the winds surrounding your existence are beginning to change. Even as you listen now, a sudden shift is occurring. A door that was once shut is swinging open. A document bearing your name is being approved. And the stone the builders cast aside, yes, that's you, is becoming the foundation. This isn't a tale for the future. It's a testimony unfolding in this very hour. Don't question it. Don't pause. Your enemies will witness the very table God sets before you, my child. Do you sense the intensity? That's not stress. That is heaven knocking. The Spirit is whispering, take this seriously. Don't postpone. Because the moment you obey and hear clearly, you activate the miracle already scripted for you. The delay is being dismantled. The chains are coming loose, and your darkest hour is transforming into dawn. Pause now. Take a deep breath. If these words stir your spirit, know this isn't coincidence. Align yourself now, not for statistics, but because these messages are your divine compass. Heaven says, you must not miss the next voice I send. Child of purpose, 7 divine messengers are surrounding your name. They have been dispatched to clear the journey ahead. Every snare laid for you is being broken. Every falsehood uttered against you is being nullified. And every barrier in your finances, your relationships, and your purpose is being dissolved. This is why this message found you. This is why you couldn't scroll away, because even in this moment, your angels are waging war on your behalf. And Michael has already proclaimed your triumph, my child. Heaven is saying, check the time. Count the moments within 21 minutes of opening your heart. Confirmations will arrive. You will receive word. You will witness a sign, and you will feel the weight lifting from your chest. It won't be imagined. It will be validation, because when God speaks, he does not fall silent. When he declares, he confirms. And tonight, his confirmation is this: you are chosen. Beloved, there is a mystery hidden within your lineage. It has been concealed for many years. Whispers were heard, but the truth was never unveiled. Now the silence is breaking. God says the hidden truth is rising. What remained shrouded in darkness is coming into full view. It might astonish you, it might pierce you, but it will also release you, because when heaven commands liberty, it cannot be denied. My beloved, don't let your strength falter. You've been enduring unseen battles. You smiled while your spirit was shattering. You gave when your hands held nothing, and you stood firm even as your legs shook. But God witnessed it all. Every hidden struggle was documented. Every tear shed in silence was counted. And heaven has declared, enough. The time of mourning has ended. The era of radiance has begun. Every deception spoken against you is being unraveled. Every holdup in your path, be it in love, purpose, or provision, is being released. That is the reason this message made its way to you. That's why your spirit refused to scroll past, because the warfare still rages, and your angels are actively engaged in battle even now, and Archangel Michael has already announced your victory. My child, heaven says again, glance at the time. Count each minute. Within 21 minutes of surrendering your heart, signs will manifest. A message will reach you, a signal will appear, and the burden on your chest will begin to lift. It won't be your imagination. It will be divine assurance. Because God doesn't speak and then fall into silence. When he speaks, he affirms. And tonight, he is affirming you are chosen. Beloved, a family secret has remained hidden. For years it was buried. People talked in hush, but no one dared to speak the full truth. That silence is ending now. God says the truth is surfacing. What was veiled in shadow will now stand in light. It might stun you. It may hurt, but it will also liberate you. For when heaven commands release, nothing can stop it. My beloved, do not let your strength wane. You've battled silently. You smiled through inner turmoil. You gave out of lack. You stood up when you felt you'd collapse. But God saw. Every fight behind closed doors was seen. Every unspoken cry heard. Heaven took note and now declares, it is done. The season of weeping is over. The season of light has begun. My beloved child, there are rare moments in this journey when heaven leans close and speaks with power. And tonight is such a moment for you. A moment etched with divine urgency. Because Archangel Michael has descended, bearing a sword of radiant light, and he softly repeats your name again and again into the stillness of this night, urging you not to question why this message has reached you, reminding you that every challenge you've endured has been acknowledged in heaven's courtroom, telling you that the very chains you once believed were unbreakable are now falling apart piece by piece. Even though the enemy tried to bury you beneath shame, confusion, betrayal, and delay, heaven declares that this night marks the final moment of your oppression. This is the hour of your awakening. And if you don't resist, if you simply open your heart right now, in just a few moments you will feel the transformation. You will hear the sign. You will sense the weight that has haunted you lifting from your shoulders, and you will understand. This wasn't coincidence. This was purpose. This was divine timing. This was God's way of saying, my child, I have never abandoned you. Can you grasp the magnitude of this? My child, my dearly loved one. It means that even the tears you believed were wasted have been treasured like precious jewels in heaven's storehouse. Not one drop has gone unseen. Because you cried silently while others laughed, you showed love even when others betrayed you. And although no one on earth honored you, the throne of heaven witnessed it all. The very angel who once protected Eden is now your guardian. He stands ready, sword lifted, declaring that no weapon raised against you shall succeed, declaring that the disguises surrounding you will be stripped away, declaring that your name will be elevated. The scroll of your existence is being revealed at this moment, and inscribed upon it in blazing fire are the words, chosen, anointed, safeguarded. Every time the enemy tried to erase your name, God himself wrote it again in glory. You may not yet perceive it, but even as you draw breath right now, agreements are shifting in your favor. Closed gates are slowly opening, and those who whispered behind your back will be compelled to speak blessings over your life. Because heaven proclaims, this one is mine. This one belongs to me. This one carries a testimony that will echo through generations. And though you see yourself as insignificant, though you feel overlooked, let me reveal this truth. You are positioned at the heart of a celestial battle where angels are contending over your purpose. And tonight, the tide turns. Tonight, a decision is made. Tonight, Michael himself shouts, victory, victory, victory. And your name resounds with that proclamation. Don't look away. Don't close your heart. Even the device you're holding has become an altar, and this message is the sacred offering. And the instant you embrace it, a divine seal is unlocked, a chain is broken, and the once impossible path reveals itself like a luminous bridge, leading you across despair into the land destined for you since before your birth. And though others attempted to hide the truth of your heritage, though generational secrets remained hidden in the shadows, heaven declares that the time of unveiling has arrived. Lies will collapse. Silence will be broken, and the very person you never imagined would speak will admit the truth. Buried records will emerge, murmurs will turn into proclamations, and that which was designed to break you will become the very thing that sets you free. My child, my beloved, I speak now with fire in my breath, Within 21 minutes of letting this truth settle into your spirit, something will awaken, a message will arrive, a shift will occur, and you will realize that heaven just confirmed every word. Because God does not speak without affirming, and even though you hesitate, even though you feel unsure or undeserving, He calls you worthy, He calls you chosen, He calls you beloved, and Michael stands watch to defend what you're about to receive. My child, my beloved, can you not yet perceive why this divine word is being declared over your life at this precise time? The night is deep, the skies are open, and Michael stands right now at the gate of your destiny, wielding a sword ablaze with holy fire. He is cutting through the ropes that kept your feet bound for so long, severing generational curses that tried to limit your greatness, slicing through the lies spoken about you. Because God has decreed that no more delay shall hinder your path, no more betrayal shall define your identity, no more secrets shall torment your soul, my beloved. Every hardship you endured, every lonely night spent in tears, every second of abandonment, none of it was in vain. Heaven documented it all. Angels bore those cries like letters before the heavenly throne. And tonight, heaven's court rules in your favor. Even now, as you absorb these words, your name is being proclaimed, your case is being settled, and the record of your life is being unveiled with declarations burned into it by eternal fire. This child is chosen. This child is marked. This child will rise. Can you grasp the magnitude of that? The words being released right now are not casual. They are declarations. They are verdicts. They are spiritual weapons thrown into the invisible realm. And the forces that attempted to silence you are shaking because they realize their reign is ending. My child, my dearly loved one, have you yet understood why this word is being spoken over your life at this exact moment? The night is far spent. The heavens are wide open. And Archangel Michael stands firmly at the edge of your divine purpose, brandishing a sword blazing with fire, severing the ropes that have tied your feet for countless years, slicing through inherited chains that tried to hold you back, tearing apart every untruth ever spoken about your name. For God has issued a decree, delay shall hinder you no more. Betrayal will not define you any longer. Secrets shall no longer torment your soul. My beloved, everything you've endured, every tearful night spent in solitude, every moment you felt forgotten, it wasn't meaningless. Heaven took record. Angels carried those silent cries as letters to the throne above. And tonight, Heaven's courtroom renders its ruling in your favor. Even now, as you receive this message, your name is being called out, your judgment being finalized, and the scroll containing your destiny is being unfurled with words blazing in divine fire. This child is chosen. This child is marked. This child will rise. Can you grasp the intensity of this moment? These words are not common. They are divine proclamations, heavenly verdicts, piercing weapons hurled into the spirit realm. And the forces that tried to mute your voice are trembling, for they sense their rule has ended. My precious one, come closer, because what I reveal next will pierce through the fog that has clouded your vision for so long. A hidden hand has been working against you, not from afar, but from someone nearby, someone you placed your trust in, someone to whom you handed your heart, yet within them lived envy, deception, and behind closed doors they spoke against you. You've spent years wondering why doors slammed in your face, why golden chances dissolved into silence, why hearts turned cold without warning. Heaven says it wasn't a mistake. It was betrayal, cloaked as friendship, but now the covering is lifting, the truth is rising. And Archangel Michael now stands guard over you, declaring, "Do not fear, my child." The betrayal was allowed so that your vindication might shine brighter. Those who abandoned you will witness your elevation. Those who mocked your fall will watch your ascent. God declares, "I will prepare a banquet for you in the presence of those who wronged you, and they shall behold the splendor I place upon you." Do not tremble at this revealing, beloved, for though it pierces, it also brings healing. You were never meant to be chained to false allegiance. Heaven is tearing those ties so that you may be aligned with only truth and purity. And listen carefully, my dearest. There is someone who once walked this earth with you, someone who cherished you deeply, yet now rests in heaven. They have not stopped loving you. They have been pleading on your behalf. In the divine courts, they spoke your name. They cried out, "Father, don't let this child be swallowed by sorrow." And the Father heard. That is why this very message has found its way to you. It's no accident. It's no coincidence that your eyes landed here. This moment is the answer to a prayer that never ceased, a cry that echoed from this life into eternity. That soul who once shared your pain still cares in heaven. And their plea has touched the throne. God responded with a decree. Release Michael. Send forth the word. Swing open the gates for my beloved. Can you feel the chill upon your skin, child? That is not fantasy. That is heaven's touch affirming that this is your appointed hour. The veil between dimensions has thinned, and you now stand in the very current of divine alignment. Beloved, take a look around. What once seemed immovable is now showing cracks. Financial burdens that had you counting every rupee are being lifted, for heaven has commanded a divine transfer. You will witness abundance from unimaginable sources, unexpected generosity, debts being erased, gateways of provision flinging wide open, for God has declared, "Enough. My child will not live in lack. My child will dine in overflow. Connections that felt unreachable will shift. People who shut their hearts tight will begin to open.